Quickly before the video starts, I just wanted to say 90% of you guys are not subscribed, so if you enjoy this video, make sure to sub to the channel so you don't miss another upload like this one. Also, I wanted to say I'm going to be dropping something huge on my Twitter in the next couple of weeks, so follow me there, link in the description. Lastly, I'm going to be streaming a lot on my Twitch, so if you guys want to see me edit and play games live on stream, make sure to follow me there. Okay, now, let's see what you guys are going to be learning for this video.
Oh yeah, oh boy, this shit bang.
Hey, blacked out, pulling up and everybody act out. Ops out, gas out, run up on me, get whacked out. Bitch on, hot shit.
Okay, so we are in Sony Vegas. I am assuming that you already timed up all your clips, you already know when the transition's gonna be, and you already added all the effects. So at first it's just gonna be like just a normal cut transition, right? But then we're gonna make this cool paper transition so that it looks cleaner and doesn't look just like a cut. So first, for the first transition, we're gonna do that fade where the character cutout comes in. So what you want to do is on the first clip, drag it out so it's like 20 frames fade. It's like that much. It's like that. And then what you want to do is about a few frames after the fade finishes, you want to add a video track, and then what you want to do is hit U to separate the clips, and then while holding control, drag it up so it creates a duplicate on the new track, and then you want to right click, hit insert remove envelope, and hit freeze frame at cursor, and then you just want to split the clip, delete the first part, and then drag it about a few frames, not much, before the actual fade in starts, and then once again go a few frames after the fade in ends, and then just cut the clip, and it's just going to be a froze frame like that. And then you just want to move it around, and then so it's like pretty much even on both sides. And what you want to do is go to pen and crop, and you want to enable masking, and then you just want to mask out the character. I'm going to time lapse this so the video doesn't take long, but yeah, meet you guys once you guys are done with that. Okay, now that we're done with the mask, as you can see, there's like this little tiny gap, so I'm going to just add a new outline of that, and then this just makes it cleaner. I'm just making it a rough mask sense for the sake of the tutorial, but it doesn't have to be perfect either. Right here where it says mode, change it to negative for this tiny one. And yeah, it should have like a little mask like so. And now what you want to do at the first frame, go to position, and you want to drag it out so it's like at the bottom left corner. And you want to go like towards the endish of the fade and drag it in, but then zoom in a bit so it's bigger than it's supposed to, and maybe bring it like right there so it's like right next to where it's supposed to be. And then at the end you want to restore it so it's at the normal position and it just sinks in with the actual cutout. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is, but you want to set this first keyframe to, I think, a fast, and then the middle one to a slow, and it should look like this now. And it should look pretty clean, but this fade doesn't look very good, so what we're going to do is change it up for another fade. And so we're just going to go to the transitions tab, and over here we're going to look up S_dissolve Luma, and then just drag it on here. So now it should look like this. And that looks a lot better than just a normal cut transition. And I really enjoy that. So that's pretty cool. And the last step to this is adding some drop shadow. So S_drop shadow. And I'm going to just add my preset. You guys are feel free to copy the settings. That's just the drop shadow I use. Okay, now to the second transition. Second transition is going to be between these two clips. So we just got to find a good frame on this clip where you could see a whole lot of stuff. So maybe like right here. Around right here, what we're going to do is we're going to cut the clip And we want to hit U on our keyboard to split it, to separate it, and then just delete the audio. And what that's going to do is just going to make it kind of audioless. But then we're going to go to the first frame and set insert/remove envelope and hit freeze frame at cursor so it freezes. And we can go ahead and remove the effects I have on it, because that's just going to make it weird and it's just going to shake. It's just going to be still. It's going to be a still frame. And then we want to go to pan and crop again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to mask. And I am going to mask out the character. But then for this clip, I am going to stop around here and go all the way to the edge and just follow this so it makes like an opening. And then it's just the outer wall showing. And yes, and then what we want to do, so it shouldn't look like this. You just want to go over here to where it says mode, change it to negative, and now it's the complete opposite. It should look like this. And yeah, what we want now is we're gonna add another video track above this one, drag this one to the second one, to the second track, and then what you want to do is go to video effects and look up s_blurmo curves, and then you just want to add that effect on there. You want to keyframe the Z-dist, the X, and maybe the Y, depending on what you need. And I'm also going to keyframe rotate. So you're going to keyframe all of those. And then go to the very end. One frame from the end, actually. One frame from the end. And just mess around with these so it looks good. I'm just going to bring the Z-dist up a ton. And then move the X. And then, yes, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set all of these to, you can set it to whatever. I'm probably going to set it to slow, see how that looks. And obviously if you don't like it, you could just change it. It's just preference. And yeah, it should look like this now. And it should look like that. Obviously, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to make it longer so it lasts all the way till the beat right here. And so I'm just gonna drag this keyframe and just drag it all the way to the end. So now it should look like this, like so. And what you want to do now is you want to, at this next clip, you want to hold the end and drag it all the way out so it matches with this. So now it should look like this. But obviously that does not look very clean. So what we're going to do is hold control and make a copy of this for the third track. And what you want to do is the original one, the one on the second track, you want to hit pan and crop again. And then hit and disable the mask. But what you want to do is around a third of the way through, so about right here, you want to hit S and delete the second part. And you just want to fade it out. So now it should look like this. Like so. This. Now, okay, now this should be your final product with the two transitions.
Oh yeah, oh boy, this shit, bang.
Hey, blacked out, pulling up and everybody act out. Ops out, gas out, run up on me, get whacked out. Bitch on, hot shit.
And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. But this is going to be it for the video, so I'm out. Peace.